Hi, I'm Peter Haddock, and today it's day 2 of CONEXPO, and Toby's here from Liebherr, and there's a big crane behind us. It's a mobile crane, it's a new crane, it's launched here at CONEXPO, and it's wearing a lot of nice livery in American style. So
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about it. This is a bit special, this machine, because it's got a big lifting capacity and the biggest of its class, hasn't it?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's pretty easy. We brought this machine over from Germany. It's the world premiere here in Las Vegas. It's the first time we ever exhibit this machine. It just got out of the factory. The slogan of the machine is "There's nothing more on 4." And this says pretty everything about the machine, because it's the biggest mobile crane regarding load capacity we've ever built on 4 axles.
Right, yeah.
It has a 120 ton metric ton capacity, which is absolutely crazy.
That's big, folks. Yep.
Absolutely crazy for a 4-axle machine.
Yep.
Usually from the load capacity, we beat here 5-axle crane machines.
Yep.
So it's really a different crane class we have now. That's absolutely good.
So the good thing about this, guys, is actually we're looking at Liebherr here, recognizing that the market needs something a bit smaller on 4 axles. We're also looking at applications like house building. When you're talking about enormous stories of flats, we're also looking about lifting pods into place. We're looking about this crane helping to build other static cranes, aren't we?
Exactly.
And in really confined spaces. So tell me a little bit about the way in which we can confine that space.
It's very easy. On this crane we have a good concept that's tried and trusted, vario ballast.
Yeah.
Vario ballast means at the end you have 2 ballast radius ready. So you can change about 1 meter the ballast when you start with the crane shop. You can do it with just one hand when you erect the counterweight up there.
Okay,
and the good thing is, if it's a narrow situation where space is limited, you can limit the ballast. So it's close to the boom, you can change the crane easily, no problem. If there is really load capacity needed, because you have really the hard things to lift, then you change the ballast, you go a bit outer, then you have more capacity. That's the idea behind vario ballast.
Well, what's really good about that is you can imagine on some of the tight streets in Europe in particular, obviously there's a lot of space here in Vegas to build stuff, they haven't got a problem with that, but you know, you go into any small city in London where they're actually changing mixed use warehouses into other things, you've got to have these sort of cranes, haven't you? But you've got a really tight confined space. So this is really quite important, and you know, a bit of a first here for you, but also the competition are going to get a bit worried about this, aren't they?
Oh, we hope so. No, we are pretty convinced, because it's really a great crane, especially if we talk about driving conditions.
Yeah.
This machine has to drive on the road,
of course.
for sure,
Yeah.
and you have very often countries with 12-ton axle load.
Yes.
So it means 12 ton per axle, there's nothing more you can take. I know in UK it's a bit different, you can take 16 tons if possible, but this machine, 12 ton is the maximum you can get.
Right.
So the idea was here to get a 4-axle crane with the capacity of a 5-axle crane, which means transport, 4-axle are easier to get on road than 5-axle. Driving permissions, that's always the problem. So this crane, easy driving permissions, and you can already have great loads on. So that's the full idea behind. Second thing we have here to realize the load capacity is the vario base. Vario base means asymmetrical outrigger positions. So you don't have to go 100% on all 4 or 50% on all 4. You can put every outrigger in every possible and thinkable position.
Right, so what he's talking about there really is, for me, it's the bits that come out of the crane that support it. You know? So
Called
what
the
we're saying is, that's the outrigger, folks. So what we're saying is that can actually change. Now, typically in normal crane applications, like you said, it's either 100 or 50%. Well, that's really restrictive when you're looking at where the space is, isn't it?
It's typical when you are on the job site. You don't have space like here on a trade show.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Even in the US, you sometimes have very narrow areas. So there could be a house, there could be a wall, there could be even trees. So just to take the outrigger back, and the crane says automatically, okay, guys, I can lift here and stop here. And the crane stops then.
And that's
so absolutely safety here. Vario base.
That's the technology that's inside this this machine here. So this machine's thinking for the operator. So there's not going to be allowed to lift without that machine telling them. So that's really a big safety feature here. Well, look, it looks fantastic. You know, thanks very much for spending some time with me.
You're
All
welcome.
the best with it, and I'm sure it probably won't be leaving America. Not looking like this. Somebody's going to buy it straight off the stand.
It's already sold, so that's okay.
Yeah, very good. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.